Hey, and welcome back to El.P. I'm Edgar, and today let's talk about small or rather compact SUVs, which are the craze at the moment and have been a sales success over the years. And this is because mid-size SUVs give that higher sitting position, more space, better fuel economy than the full-size SUVs, easier to park and maneuver around the city, and still able to tackle the rugged terrain. But which ones are good? Which ones are better than all the others? Because in this segment, it's a whole sea of cars, and more are being added onto this each and every day. The mid-size SUV needs to be reliable and dependable, be able to handle a bit of off-roading, meaning it needs to have four-wheel drive as an option at least, and needs to look good to make you as the owner feel good. And this list does not apply to Kenya only. These used cars can be found in the country you're watching this from. The ranking of these cars is not in any kind of order, so as not to influence your purchase decision too much. Okay, I'm here to manipulate your purchase decision a bit and to give you the relative information you need to know to make your next purchase. The first car on this list is the Honda CR-V. All from the first generation CR-Vs are as good as they come. But the one I'm looking at here is the 2015 year model, which comes with all-wheel drive as an option in the range and gets 11 kilometers per liter, which is pretty okay for the engine size. Back in the day, the first and second generation Honda CR-Vs were some of the most popular choices for camping and outdoor activities, even though the newer generations of this model became more on-road oriented. They have preserved all-wheel drive features that will not let the driver down when the road presents unexpected surprises. The Honda CR-V is as reliable as they come. It boasts a generous cargo and interior space and entertaining drive characteristics, especially in the corners. The only drawback is the interior is not as quiet. Second on the list is the 2014 Toyota RAV4. It comes with the all-wheel drive option and a choice between 4 engines, 2 petrol and 2 diesel engines, plus the biggest cargo capacity of all the cars on this list, with the second row of seats not folded down. The RAV4 has been the go-to choice for adventurous people since 1996. Affordable performance and off-road capabilities, it's even in the name. I once said to a group of guys after doing 500 plus kilometers in one that the RAV4 is quite enough in terms of size, performance, and practicality. Sensibly speaking, it's really that good. The Toyota RAV4 is a user-friendly compact SUV with a spacious, quiet interior and a lot of room for gear. It's fuel efficient, getting combined fuel economy of 11 kilometers per liter and is backed by proven Toyota's reliability. The only drawback is gone are the V6 and the third row of seats options. Everything is set up to save fuel and the ride is quite stiff with the factory suspension. If you want less of utility and more of sporty in your SUV, then the Harrier is your go-to really, because Harrier and RAV4s are basically the same thing, just dressed differently. In other words, the Harrier is the tuxedo-wearing classic SUV, while the RAV4 is the rugged, practical sibling. And if you check closely, you'll find they share a bit of components here and there. Third in the lineup is the 2015 Subaru Forester. Firstly, one great change with the newer Foresters, 2014 onwards, is that the engines don't have the timing belt anymore. They have the timing chain, which is just more durable. The Forester gets Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive as standard and gets an average fuel economy of about 10 to 11 kilometers per liter, depending on which engine and transmission you go for. It keeps the box shape, so you know there is no compromise in cabin space. You get 974 liters of cargo space with the seats up and 2,100 liters of space with the rear seats down. The engine feels powerful enough even when paired with a CVT. Finally, you can get a great music system in the Forester as stock and all the Subarus if you get the Harman Kardon option. It sounds good compared to what most Subarus used to come with, and I know this upgrade won't hold back true Subaru boys. You get a lot of value with the Forester, and it matches option to option with cars like the Outlander, though the ISEC in the Subaru works better than most cars in this segment. The fourth car on this list is a combination of 2 cars that I think are really underrated in our market. The 2015 Hyundai Tucson and the 2015 Kia Sportage.
Whatever. Tomato, tomato.
Depends on your teacher. They are one and the same car underneath, so you're able to share spare parts between themselves. They all have optional all-wheel drive and similar fuel economy from their engines of 10.6 and 10.4 for the Hyundai and the Kia, respectively. The base model with cloth seats still beats most competitors in the segment with refinement, interior comfort, and practicality. It's all about getting more for your money with these two vehicles, and the engines that have the turbo are quite powerful. The only thing holding these cars back is the not so desirable badge, but yet damn great cars. Remember, this list is not in any particular order, so as not to influence your purchase decision too much. Next is the Mazda CX5. In the looks department, you can't really beat this. It used to really stand out, but not so much these days, because every young family or young person have purchased one for themselves here in Nairobi. It just shows you how desirable this car is. I did a review some time back, so I'll put a link up here or a link down there so you can go and watch it after you finish watching this video and liked the video. The Mazda CX5 is fun to drive, handles well, and returns good fuel economy with 12.3 km per litre in front-wheel versions and 11.9 km per litre when all-wheel drive is specified. It's not as powerful as the Sportage, but you get other tech features that you would have missed on something else. The transmission likes to stay on low RPMs, drawback of that low fuel economy. Lastly on my list is this subscribe button, but don't click on this one, click on the one under the video, or see this logo of mine here, this one, click on that and you can subscribe. And don't forget to like, because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Getting on to the last car on this list is the 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander. It comes with the optional all-wheel drive, and it's the only car on this list that you can option with a V6 engine and 3 rows of seating. While Mitsubishi Outlander is rarely chosen as a platform for off-road adventures, it features a decent all-wheel drive system and a powerful 3-litre motor to ensure excellent performance on the rough terrain. Its looks are subjective. You can tell me down in the comments below if its looks are good or not. They try to give the Outlander a very city-like look that's less rugged and more stylish. It has one of the smoothest rides that challenges the Forester in power and comfort. Plus that Rockford stereo pumps out 700 watts of power. It sounds amazing for a stock car, if not insane. The only drawbacks are its looks to most people and the fuel economy. That's my list of the top used small SUVs. If there's any car you feel should have been on this list or should have made it on this list, tell me down in the comments below. I would like to know. Other than that, if you need help getting your next car or having a hard time getting spare parts for your car, reach out on the contact on the description below. Thanks for coming this far. Get out there, spend some money. It's good for the economy anyway. And catch you guys on the next one.